In the small, forgotten town of Eldersfield stood the imposing Hollow Manor, a relic of a bygone era. For decades, the manor had been abandoned, shrouded in whispers and dark legends that spoke of ghostly apparitions and unexplained disappearances. No one dared to set foot inside, not even the most daring of thrill-seekers. Until one fateful night, Emma, a young journalist with a thirst for uncovering the truth, decided to investigate the manor for a feature story. Armed with her camera and a voice recorder, she entered the crumbling structure, determined to debunk the myths. The air inside was thick with dust and the scent of decay. Shadows danced on the walls as her flashlight flickered. The manor creaked and groaned as if waking from a long slumber. Every step Emma took echoed through the desolate halls. She found an old, dusty diary in what appeared to be the master bedroom. The diary belonged to a woman named Margaret, who had lived in the manor over a century ago. Her entries spoke of a tragic love story, ending mysteriously one stormy night. The last entry was tear-stained and abruptly cut off. Suddenly, the temperature dropped, and a cold, ghostly whisper filled the room. Emma's camera captured a fleeting silhouette in the mirror, a shadowy figure with sorrowful eyes. Fear gripped her heart, but she pressed on, following the whispers that seemed to guide her deeper into the manor. In the basement, she discovered a hidden room. The walls were covered with cryptic symbols and faded portraits of Margaret and her lover, Thomas. The room radiated a chilling energy. Emma's flashlight dimmed, and she heard the sound of footsteps approaching. She turned, only to see the ethereal figure of Margaret standing before her. With a voice that echoed through the centuries, Margaret revealed the truth. Thomas had been murdered in a fit of jealousy, and his spirit had been bound to the manor, seeking vengeance. As Emma listened, the strange symbols on the walls began to glow. The manor shook violently, and a spectral figure emerged from the shadows. It was Thomas, his face contorted with rage. Margaret's ghostly form stood between them, pleading for redemption. Emma, paralyzed by fear, watched as the two spirits clashed in a terrifying spectral battle. The room filled with blinding light, and then silence. When Emma opened her eyes, the spirits were gone, and the room was still. In her trembling hands, she held the diary, its last page now complete with Margaret's final words, a plea for forgiveness and release. Emma left Hollow Manor, her heart heavy with the weight of the truth. The legend of Hollow Manor was not just a story. It was a tragic tale of love and vengeance that transcended death. And now, Emma had the evidence to share it with the world, a haunting reminder of the spirits that still lingered in the forgotten corners of Eldersfield.